Some people say that there's a renaissance taking place in television or in radio. And I say that it's not really a golden age or renaissance per se in those fields, but it's a golden age of storytelling. Stories are the way that we as humans process and make sense of the world. And that's gone unchanged for centuries. But what is happening now is that the tools to create stories are exploding. I really think of this next paradigm shift as being one of the age of immersion, the age when people are the heroes in their own adventures. People have an expectation now to be so much more involved. They want to be able to be part of the story. They want to be able to create their stories, to co-author. FoST is born of that era. FoST is a community of innovators, storytellers, technologists, marketers that we bring together to talk about how storytelling is evolving in the digital age. When we program the future of storytelling, we think about taking our attendees on a hero's journey. We really think about them coming from one place and being kind of transported and transformed to a new world order. The real secret sauce to FoST is the roundtables. Unlike normal conferences where you sit passively in the audience, in the auditorium, in the dark, if you're lucky, you get to shake their hand in the hall and say, "Thanks, great talk." Here, you are really engaged. You're part of the discussion. We start by working with our speakers and a team of filmmakers, and we make these really powerful short films that express their ideas and their work. We share those online with our attendees before the summit. And at the summit, you get to sit with your favorite speaker with 25 other people who have self-selected to be part of that conversation. It's through that conversation, through that sharing, and through that ultimate collaboration that we will invent this future. We have workshops, and those are intentionally meant to activate your right brain. That can be anything from a drone photography workshop to an intro to coding to a famous artist teaching life drawing. We also have the Story Arcade, where you get to play with new technologies. We spend the year looking for the things that we think are the most revolutionary, the things that you need to know about. So this is an opportunity for people to get to see something that might not be out there yet and start to imagine how they might use it. And then we also think about trying to engage your heart. And so we do that with the powerful storytellers that we bring on the main stage. We really want to celebrate storytelling in all of its traditional forms and explore how those are being reinvented. Our goal with FoST is actually to bring the people together who are doing these experiments, who are pushing up against the boundaries of these technologies and figuring out how to use them. FoST is more now than an annual event. It's become this year-round community. We do a daily blog, we have a monthly newsletter, we do quarterly salons and other events throughout the year. And so we decided that we would open up the experience of FoST to a broad public. It's called FoST Fest, and it's the world's first immersive storytelling festival. The idea is to celebrate and explore the changing nature of the people formerly known as the audience, from passive consumers of our stories to now being active participants in them. There's nothing more powerful than being on the stage, being the person who's having this experience. And these next generation of technologies are going to allow us to have that kind of immersion, to be the story.